I'm your host, Iceman. This the team.
What's the dealio? It's your man Alio, aka Mastermind, and y'all already know what it is with me, baby. It's time for schooling, baby.
Y'all already know what it is. I'm rocking the curly tops today, baby.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Yeah,
And it's your boy, Young P, aka Mr. PR. Let's get it. We live again.
Oh, yeah, we rocking live once again. CB, you ain't rocking that janky hat today?
I don't know what hat you speak of.
Oh,
Scandal.
okay.
It's the scandal, baby.
The scandal got him like that.
Scandal got him nervous.
Okay.
Yeah, big stupid. Big stupid.
Okay, this is how we're going to start the show. We're going to rock and start it off like this. Should Jahmyr Gibbs get more touches? Should the Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs, get more touches? Starting off with CB.
I'm gonna say.
Hold on. Time out.
What?
Did you type your notes this week?
See, America.
They-
I just want y'all to know.
Going off the dome, giving them
Lord, have mercy.
correct answers.
Hold
so
on,
I
dude.
got this.
I didn't mean to disrupt you, but I just had to ask.
You look at my.
Thank you, noob. Hold on. See, America.
I was
Showing
just
y'all.
having to look at
I'm
it.
showing y'all what
I had to go off the dome now. 'cause I
I'm
see close.
No,
showing y'all. Here's a
go off your paper because I don't want you to mess up. So go off your paper.
Go ahead, CB. Get to it. Chop it up, baby.
I'm saying, America, fine example of this guy over there copying off people's papers. I'm just showing y'all. Good
I'm
example.
too close. I'm too close to the copycat right now.
You got to do it like you in school.
I see. Too close to the copycat.
Yeah.
No. Hey, no. I'm gonna say no. Just because he's not a power back like Montgomery, and plus I mean, he a rookie, so I don't. They signed Montgomery before they drafted Gibbs, so let's see what Montgomery can do. Like I said, Gibbs is not a power back, so I don't want to see him get hurt. I just think he keep running between the tackles. He gonna get hurt. I like when he bounces out to the outside and that D line get a little bit tired and all that stuff. So I like to see that keep going. Plus, keep the balance. Keep the balance. 20-20, 15-15, whatever it is.
Right.
Keep the balance going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let Montgomery be the workhorse.
Okay, I like that, CB. Mastermind.
Well, noob, you was rolling along very well until you started saying he's not a power back. What more do you want the man to do? The man gave the man the stiff off to the moon. We ain't gonna talk about
He
that.
gave a defensive
cool.
back, a cornerback to stiff arm,
You been watching
cutting out to the outside.
You watched
We
the
talk,
game I'm
we,
watching?
we talking about running up the doo-doo,
Okay.
in between the
Right.
tackles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
If that's what you say, okay. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I don't know what you be watching, but that's cool. Look,
saying.
but I just say this right now, let it stay where it's at. But if it's still these same amount of touches by at least week 6 or 7, no, he deserves more touches. Yeah, I said it. He gonna have to get more touches. Your man Montgomery, it's time to decline them touches. That's what it's time for. Because my man brings something different when he come in.
Was you watching?
You didn't see the excitement when he got in the game? I don't know what you was
did
watching.
y'all not see?
I don't know what you watched.
Did
It's a
y'all
big
see
difference.
not Montgomery maintain? Give me 2 yards. Give me 3 yards. And then when the D line got tired, he touchdown for the winning
Touchdown.
score.
Yeah,
Right.
all that sound good. All
I'm
that
saying,
Good
what
one.
game was y'all watching?
Well,
I'm just
All
that's
that sound good, but he did say mastermind. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
All that
okay,
did
okay.
sound good, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
what mastermind said.
Go ahead,
Oh,
get to
all
it,
right.
Mastermind.
And that's all I'm telling you.
right. All right.
So my key thing is like I was trying to tell you previously.
Yeah.
If he get the amount of touches he got right now, that's cool. But by the time week 7, week 8 roll around, really week 6, because the boy brings something to the table that Montgomery don't bring to the table. If you watch that burst and that speed
Yeah,
and that
breakaway
just
speed.
just that energy, he got that factor when he get in the game. You just know you feel like almost one of the greats back there, like Barry or Emmett back there. You feel like something about to happen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When Montgomery getting there, good run. But as soon as he get in there, you think a play about to happen.
Well, who you
So
think setting him
I
up for that
think-
good run?
Before I get down there to UP, Young P, I think they complement each other. And I think what they doing, just like last year when it supposed to been Swift and Williams, that's really what they really got now, what they always wanted. Montgomery is a good running back, like you say, to wear you down and then put Gibbs in for the home run. But to answer the question, yes, Gibbs need more touches. Say, for instance, they gave him 9, he need about 15. Because the running back's going to get like 20 or more carries. Say if they do 60 to 65 plays. The running back, because the Lions with Cameron, they want to keep it
Yeah.
balanced.
They gonna get
So I
about
believe the
30,
running game going to get like 30 carries. So I believe they can get like 15 apiece. Or however you want to do it, 17, 13,
Right.
but no less than that. No 18,
I'm gonna
12,
ask,
nothing like that.
I'm gonna
But
ask before we go down to P.
16, 14, or something.
So
But
I'm
go ahead.
asking you a mastermind. So when you say more, y'all both agree with the more carries.
Yeah.
Are y'all saying far as handing the ball off running or throwing like screen passes or wheel routes?
It can be, to me,
It could be either one.
it can be what, because my thing is this: get the ball in the
his
playmaker's hand. That's the name of the game. He a playmaker. Montgomery is also a playmaker too, but like we said, Gibbs just need more touches
Okay.
because he's going to break it.
Right.
Plays he's going to break. You know what I'm saying? So he need it.
Okay.
You know,
Them berry
he
spins,
don't.
baby.
Some of them play like you say. You don't have
seen 'em?
to. You don't have to like start him and get him all them touches and everything just of yet. But the key thing is like what they doing. Take your time, put him in the game slowly but surely. Put him in the game like they did, but give him more touches. As you slowly put him in the game, he could have got more touches than that 9. But I understand what they doing, just like they doing all the other pledges, slowly but surely plugging them in.
Right.
But I believe he just needed more than 9.
Okay.
And next time, don't fall when you cut into that outside, because that was touchdown, baby.
Yeah, and I think
And
that's
that's
why
what we mean by you need more touches, because you're going to make stuff like that happen. You know, even though you tripped on the carpet, baby, but you that guy.
And I think that might have limited his playing this time right there. Just that one incident because it happened in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? If it happened anywhere else on the field, you know what I'm saying, they might have looked at it a little different.
And I think that's going to limit his playing time.
No, I'm saying that particular game against Kansas City, I think that's why he didn't get in as much as he was supposed to because of that play, I think.
No, I just think I ain't gonna say physicality. I just think with the Lions, Lions had a game plan too because Jones wasn't there. Just to
Let's get down to Young Pete.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, y'all definitely all making good points, but I'm leaning towards he has to get more touches, and just because strictly kind of what Mastermind said when he got in, his burst of speed, his field awareness, you have to exploit that and bring that to light. I do think it's kind of what you were saying. They finally got what they wanted last year because you got a healthy Gibbs, you got a healthy, you know what I'm saying, Montgomery. So that's what you finna see that running back balance. But you gotta feed the young dog. He there. He ready. He hungry. He ready to go. His idol is Barry. He done met him and all that kind of stuff. And when you saw what he could do, so you got to give him more touches. And I agree, more touches, more than just like you said. Even it could be screens, flare out the back, running. You just need a little bit of all of that.
But I understand what the Lions done, because you got to understand, he got all of that, but he ain't really ready to take them NFL hits continuously like that. I'm talking about as a starter. He can take it, but that's why Montgomery is starting, because he's been in the league in Chicago. He can remember. Gibbs can do all of that, but what I'm saying is this:
I guess you could take your time.
No, what I'm saying is
got
this.
to increase.
That's what I said, by at least by 6 to 8.
No. If you heard what I said at the beginning, I said, yeah, he needs his touches, but I said I can see why the Lions did what they done. Like you say, next week he gonna get more. We gotta think. I mean, what you got to get him used to these NFL hits. You know how like that's like you coming off an injury when you come back or whatever. You gonna I want to take that first hit or something. The Lions want to do. Hey, let me let you get used to these hits. You ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
if
get
you
all of that,
fumble or whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes
You seen what happened to the even though he a quarterback. You see how big he is, Richardson, and Indianapolis. He took. I mean,
but he was like that in Florida, so I'm not.
I know, but
I expected some stuff like that out of him.
you ain't ready for that NFL, that regular hit though. That regular hit.
Atlanta threw my man in the fire. You know what I'm saying? He throwing him into the fire. So that's all I'm saying is you can't be off of worried about it.
But they ain't got no running back like Montgomery either. You know what I'm saying?
See, I think this is where the Lions is kind of they doing it the right way.
Yes, they are.
I said that I do agree that he's supposed to get more
carries, yeah.
But the Lions are doing it the right way because all of us ain't thinking about one key thing. We done gave Montgomery this bread too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now I got to make him the workhorse, and then you know what I'm saying, and make him earn that paycheck too.
How many touches for moving? Good point, Mastermind.
Yep.
How many before we move along? How many touches should he get this week? Starting off with you, Young P. How many touches you looking for?
I'm looking for because he only had 7 carries. I'm looking for him to at least get. It's got to be in the double digits. So I'm looking at least 13, 14 carries for sure, easily.
Carries as far as
CB.
running.
Yeah, I'm talking about straight up running.
Yeah, because I'm about to say
13,
he
14
touched it.
carries
He touched it
running.
at least 10 times. I can remember just counting.
I'm talking about strictly carries.
He
Give
had
me a
two.
stub of
He
carries.
had a quick screen and two wheel routes, flare outs. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
talking about
So
strictly
What
let
you
him run
got?
a little bit more. 13
How many you got, CB?
he had 7 carries. Let's boost it up to 10. So I'm gonna say about 13, 14 touches.
with screens
Okay.
and all that.
Yeah.
Mastermind.
I agree with that, but I'm just saying this all together, including like you said, the wheel route, the receptions, and all that. I got to see him at about 17.
So you almost at 20 with him.
Yeah,
18.
because I'm just thinking like carries. I want like 10 to 13, like y'all was saying.
Right.
That's just handoffs out the backfield. But I'm thinking like screen
Screen
passes and
passes,
things
all
like
that,
that
yeah.
of that nature. I at least want to see at least 5 to 6 of them to him.
For sure.
Well, I'm gonna go with saying 15. I'm gonna just give a flat number, 15, and I think that's a legitimate number. All everybody knows good. Plus, they play in Seattle, so they gonna actually need them a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good one, fellas. Good opinions and everything. So we're gonna move along. Next question. Give me a percentage of how much of an impact does the Lions rookies need to contribute to win the North? Starting off down there with you, Mastermind.
Okay, now look, for a percentage for them to win the North, you're gonna need that defensive side. That's about a good 30. I give it about maybe a good 40% from the rookies to participate just to make
40?
it happen.
Both
Okay.
offense and defense.
Yeah, the reason why I'm saying that because I give I need that back end. I'm gonna need Branch to do a lot. And I'm gonna need Campbell to do a lot in that middle.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And then on the offensive end, I'm just thinking the weight that I'm putting on Gibbs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
Gibbs in the tight end though.
yeah, no, I was about to say the weight I'm putting on Gibbs, I know he got a nice little portion of it. And then I know, like you said, I'm looking for Laporta because he a big target. So that's why I said I'm looking for about 40% of them. They got to participate in the whole game plan in order for the Lions to win the North.
Okay. Young Pete.
I split it up. So I went offense and defense, given percentages. So offense, I put it at like 40%. You know what I'm saying? Tight end, running back. I give it about 40%. I need them to be for them to win the North. Defense, I went a little bit higher. I went to 60% on defense, meaning I'm looking for Campbell, I'm looking for Branch, especially how Branch kind of played this last game. I put it at 60% that I need them to step up to help that defense go a little bit further because like kind of off screen, we talked a little bit about that safety play, and we need you to be a little bit better at that free safety because you look like you was out of position. I don't know if you
That's what
misread the hash or something like that, or
that's
misread the
Wilson,
play.
right? Johnson, whatever, what's his name?
CJ.
CJ, yeah.
CJ.
I need you not to be misreading the plays and stuff like that, or
Talking about
coming across,
Gardner.
coming across
Okay.
that top and stuff like that. I need you at free safety because if that's the case, we're gonna get exposed if they keep coming with the run and they go over top, and then we're gonna get killed down. We can't get killed like that, so we're gonna need you to play a little bit better. But I'm gonna need both of them to help contribute. So I'll put it at like 60% is where I'm at.
Okay.
Defensive side.
Okay. CB.
Yeah. So I'm going that way too, 60%. But I'm saying, well, I'm say 70% total, 35 and 35, 35% on offense, 35% on defense. Um, I think reason why I say 35 on the offensive side is because we already know what the offense we expected, and we seen what the offense was going to do last year, and it looked like it has carried over this year, even though it's only one game. So I'm gonna say 35%. With Gibbs maybe hitting a couple home runs, and I like how they use Laporta last Thursday. So I'm gonna say 35% on that, and then I'm gonna say 35%. I almost want to say 25%, but I'm gonna say 35% with Campbell and Branch because we spent a lot of money on that back end. Branch should not be the focal point of, you know what I'm saying? What is Sutton, CJ, like what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying 35%. But I know with that, I think Campbell they got it. I think they should just start Campbell, but I don't think he started last Thursday.
No,
against
he
KC.
didn't. He didn't.
No.
I'm gonna go with it like this here. I'm gonna say as far as the running, I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna go half and half. I'm gonna go I'm gonna do the offense and I'm gonna do the defense. Give them their percentage like that. I'm gonna go the running. like I said, I think that's gonna be 50-50. They got this later on. You're gonna see splitting everything, them carries and everything, because Gibbs finna show you who he is. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to play him, even though you paying Montgomery. What's name finna show him? You can't sit him down. You know, especially if you want to win the North.
Right.
So you're gonna have to play him. So that's gonna be 50-50. Then Laporta, I think he's the starting tight end anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there you go right there for that side, you know what I'm saying, on between them. And then on the defensive side, I'ma say they're gonna scheme about who they're playing. Like next week, I wouldn't be shocked if Campbell is starting, just because you need that big linebacker to go up against Kenny Walker the third. You know, the mother.
Ray.
Yeah, them little boys. You seen it last year. I think them little boys ain't gonna be able to stop.
Stop
him.
him.
Right.
So you're gonna need Campbell to play more this week.
Yeah.
So I believe, as far as him and the way they're gonna do, work him in and get him better, is it's gonna also be, like I said, about who you're playing.
Right.
So if you got that power game like that Pete Carroll like playing, I believe you want to have Campbell playing this week. If not starting, a whole hell of a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Branch, he need to be starting. And if
Right.
he not, get him there and make him 60% and make the other guys follow his lead. Because sometimes, hey, you just got it.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? You see it. Everybody else was looking lost back there, and when the ball in there and everything. And a lot of people can't get an interception off a tip.
Right.
And he was almost in full stride, still got, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So
Right.
that, but yeah, they're gonna have to play a lot for them to win that North. And I believe they got the right players, you know what I'm saying? So this week also, like I say, this will tell a lot. They playing Seattle, and Seattle
Metcalf,
got the running game, they got the play action, they got the receivers,
Right.
and they got a nice defense. So this will be, you know what I'm saying, another good game, you know what I'm saying, to compare for, the Lions this week. We did it with Kansas City, and we was like, oh, which was a hell of a good win, great win. Now you got Seattle, you beat these boys, which you should have beat them last year. It was 48-45. So get them this year, you done your job, and y'all gonna be looking good. But I think the rookie should be playing a little bit more this week. That's my opinion. Anybody got another take before we move on?
I can kind of agree with that, Ice. I think
Yeah.
they're gonna groove them in, move them in a little bit, slowly but surely, a little faster this week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the way Seattle looked at this week,
Mm.
you can get it. You can gamble a little bit.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. But then you gotta understand they was playing a division game too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them
Yeah.
games always close.
Yeah. Is Wink Martindale the answer for the Giants defense? Starting off with you, Young Pete.
Well, looking at this week, no.
No nuts.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This
Are
is
you
week
saying Dak did his thing?
I'm definitely not saying that. 'Cause
What,
the
huh?
offense
What?
was doodle.
What?
I'm definitely not saying that, buddy. The offense was not that
The
good.
offense doodle.
The offense was doodle. Yeah, because if memory serves me right, defense scored, special teams scored, running back scored. Dak, what you do? 130 yards?
So-
If that?
Just saying.
Yeah,
Just
Dak
saying.
gives doodle. So back to my point.
That-
As of right now, it ain't looking good. But I also think he don't have the talent level for with the Ravens. I don't think he has that talent level. So it's hard to be, what you duplicate what you did at another place somewhere else if you don't have them same star players that can help you do what you did. So maybe in the long run, they put together some players here and there. Maybe we could talk. But right now, it ain't looking good for you right now, Wink. But I think you're going to get a little bit better, but it ain't looking good right now.
Well, I'm gonna say Wink is the answer.
Thank you, sir.
For the simple fact,
Thank you.
it was just raining. You know what I'm saying? It was bad weather and everything, and they kind of used to each other also. So the next game's gonna be a lot better. But that defense is good. If you notice, Dallas was blowing the Giants out. Their defense was killing them, not the offense, because Dak still had the worst throwing percentage of the week
Hello.
and everything.
Hey, will y'all get up off the way?
No, no, no.
A better quarterback.
Wait till you get the
The
master
quarterback and maybe because Dak is terrible. So
But no,
Dak is not
but
terrible.
the
He's
question is,
terrible.
is Wink the answer for the Giants defense? So that's why I'm like,
Dak is
so
fucking terrible.
But I'm matter of
We
fact,
won,
I
Dak.
get
I
back
got you
to
back.
it.
We
I'm
won,
gonna let
Dak.
the man talk himself. Mastermind, go
Thank
ahead.
you. Okay, now look, this is one thing. See, P, you was onto something. See, you said
Okay.
one key thing. Who you say scored? Special team.
In defense.
That's 7.
Yep.
Defense. How many touchdowns defense put up?
About 3.
Oh,
Special teams scored what, 2, didn't
see, so
it?
that's 5 touchdowns right there. That's
Get
35
He
points.
about to say, yeah.
What do Wink Martindale got to do with any of those positions?
We
I'm just
What you
asking.
saying?
Wink,
nothing.
I'm asking one question.
Nothing.
Wink the special teams coach?
No.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm asking. So apparently that means his
He ain't the offensive
wait a
coordinator.
minute, that means his defense actually pitched a what?
Well, they still scored on offense now.
I'm saying basically 7 points we gave up. Now, if my defense could average 7 points a year, I'm the greatest defensive coordinator of all times, right or wrong.
And like we said, Dak had
So
Dak
to
had
me,
the lowest percentage.
Right? Hello. So that's letting you know Wink did his job.
Or is Dak just that terrible?
I don't know. I think
You answer that.
Dak.
What's
Hold on, Dak. Dak is doo-doo. I got your back.
Just saying.
These guys is doo-doo.
Okay. How many receiving yards does CeeDee Lamb have?
And it was raining.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Raining.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
So that means my corners had to do their job. The safeties had to do their job. They were out there in the rain too.
Dak, we won
Come
one.
up.
Hey, at the end of the day, Dak, we 1-0, baby. We 1-0.
Thanks to
So-
the special team and the defense.
We 1-0, Dak. We win and lose on the quarterback. So,
Now let's talk
Let
about
me talk about
Martindale's
that.
defense.
but I'm saying,
I just showed him a good example.
I'm
He
saying
averaged
that-
7
no,
points, dude.
so my thing is this, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to go on Martindale. We're going to have to wait a couple games to actually answer
Now
that
you
question.
Go back and wait.
We're going to have to
know
wait a
Wink
couple
can answer.
games to answer that.
You
true
know
question,
Wink is the
just
answer.
because of the weather
Mm.
and just the flukeness of what happened to the Giants. Blocked field goal, touchdown. When was the last time that happened? You know what I'm saying?
You should thank him.
Saquon. Oh yeah, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
thank you.
Nah,
Well, like why we
Couple-
was
couple dollars-
saying,
that's a couple
Wink
dollars in my
has
pocket.
nothing to do with that.
And then I'm saying, you know, Saquon, what he do?
Valid
Catch
point. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Wait till you get down to my corner.
You know,
But look, you
Saquon,
still ain't.
we gotta wait. We gotta wait a couple games. We gotta wait a couple games before I can give you that answer on Wink.
Okay.
Okay.
Which was a better win, Colorado against Nebraska or Detroit Lions? Mastermind.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Technically, the better win, it was Colorado because of the effect that Dion had on the NCAA sports in general. That's the reason why I say I think because it was just bigger because it meant more for the whole entire sport. For the Lions, it only meant for the Lion fans and the little Detroit area. That's about it. It's a good sign for us. Don't get me wrong, but I think the idea of what Dion is actually doing for the African American coaches in America, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got to go with Colorado, baby.
Okay, CB.
Bump that. I done drunk the Kool-Aid way early. Dion, you my man. I like what you're doing, but bump that. It's all about Detroit football.
Oh my
What is wrong with
I
you?
like that, don't you? I see y'all. It's
Mason,
all about the
he's sorry,
Lions.
Mason. He's sorry, Mason. We're still in that.
It's all about the Lions. I done drank the Kool-Aid, baby.
Right.
It's all about the Lions.
Okay.
Well said.
Okay, we'll dig this here. I'm gonna get to you in 1 second, young P. I'm gonna throw this in here right quick. It was great that the Lions won because everybody wanted to see what type of start they're going to get off to. And even if they had lost, they still can make the playoffs, get in the division, still win the division or what have you. So I'm going to go with Colorado as the bigger win because if they would have lost, they'd be out contentions for the New Year's Bowl. That's for one. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is just an example. The reason why there's, because they can, by them losing in college, you lose a lot by losing just one game in college. So losing one game, he has a lot to lose.
True, but you
So-
lose early enough, you can bounce back
But no, yeah, that's
Not in
true.
the Pac-12.
But about this,
because of the conference. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so everybody's already looking for him to had already win 3.5, 4 games. So even if once he succeeds that, you know what I'm saying, and something like that. Even if he don't get to the like we saying a 10 or just whatever, but if he can continue to keep winning, before he lose, and like how we say, get that 9, 10, or 11 game, he's going to get a New Year's ball. They're going to call him personally.
Yeah, because
Like we
those
want to,
type
because
of
he's going to
attention.
bring that money, going to bring that fan, he's going to bring, just everybody.
That's gonna be
So
a star-studded
right.
bowl, baby.
That's why I believe, it's a better win for them still because, Colorado still got a chance to, like you say, do something big for as far as getting to bowl games and all that. Like you say, Lions one loss wouldn't have made no difference or nothing. They still can win the division. They still got a chance to go to the Super Bowl, all of that. But just one loss in Colorado could have shook up a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like you say, it's making them boys who wasn't believing. You know what I'm saying? It's making more and more. The more they keep winning, the more and more they finna keep believing, keep believing. The other ones who wasn't on, that was on the team. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So, and then hey, a lot of them like how you say, they winning like that. You see what he did? I don't think nobody has done this early. They was winning so big.
Yeah.
He put in the backups.
And the backups was looking beautiful, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So he's giving people a chance already, like just in case this happened, or I need you, or you got to get in the game, or somebody go down.
He on pace. He on pace to, I think,
But you know what I'm saying? So
make one of the greatest turnarounds.
so
in
yeah,
college
so
football.
just him winning, I believe it's bigger and better. You know,
If he
that's
get
my
to,
opinion.
if he get to 7 wins, he gonna have the biggest turnaround
Yeah.
in college football.
Coming from 1-11.
Hell yeah,
Nah.
7 wins.
What you got to say, Young Pete? Hold on, we get to that in a minute.
games?
Go ahead, Young Pete.
Yeah, that's good. I'm definitely going with Colorado for sure. And here's my takes for why I'm going with Colorado.
Detroit football.
And all that's good. And Mason, please, he's gonna stop doing that. Man. But the problem with the Lions' victory is kind of twofold. One is what you said; they got a chance. It hasn't had that big of an impact. But on top of that, people might still put an asterisk on this loss, on this win.
No Kelsey,
No Kelsey, no
Jones.
Chris Jones. Those are two impact players that could have impacted the game big time for Kansas City to beat the Lions. So you got to take that into consideration as opposed to with Colorado. What was the point spread? 21 points?
It was mono a
Against
mono.
I'm talking about from
TCU, yeah, 21.
So the beat win that game, then the turnaround, I think they was favored by like 2 or 3
Yeah,
against Nebraska, but then they
Slaughtered them.
slaughtered that.
That's what we predicted, too.
You got to go with Colorado. You got to be like, that's a bigger impact. That's a bigger game. And like you said, the things he's doing, the things he's turning around. I looked up when I was looking on the field. Every superstar and their mama was at the game, so that means it's going to get even bigger. So I just see, the trajectory going even more.
And the more they keep winning, the more Showtime Shador get to raise that Heisman.
Yes,
Coming
sir.
from that, because he had the numbers at the HBCU.
Yes, he did.
And I heard everybody saying, oh, he at the HBCU. Now when he come here and put up them damn the exact same numbers.
Shit, Zach, he finna blow his numbers out the water.
Hey,
Got
What-
902 games.
I'm just saying, I'm glad y'all said that. Y'all know I'm rocking with him. So I've been rocking with him day one, but that's just me saying that. So that's another reason why it was a better win in Colorado, because he still got a chance to get that Heisman,
Yep.
and get his thing rocking too with that win. So
Yes, sir.
yeah. How did Sean Payton fare in his Broncos debut? How did Sean Payton fare in his Broncos debut, Young Pete?
So it was just okay. It was just okay. I mean, I was hoping for more.
Okay.
I definitely was hoping for more. I was hoping to see, and I know it's early, you know what I'm saying? New team, new personnel, new, everything to a degree. So I was definitely hoping for more, but when it was all said and done, it was just okay. I mean, I know they only lost by 1 point. So, I mean, yeah, something like that. But it was
a close game.
Yeah, it was a close game. But I still think they could have did a few more things on better. I think Russell got to show me a little bit more. I kind of didn't like the beginning of the game.
No, so you talk about the Broncos. No, I wouldn't want to. Go ahead, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said what?
Close game, though.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's just little stuff. So I mean, I'm hoping for more. I'm wanting to see exactly what he's gonna do with Russell. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more. I'm hoping that the drops offs here and there. I don't know, but I'm hoping that maybe he can do a little bit more with him, and we'll see. But right now, it was just okay.
Okay. Mastermind.
Sean Payton, baby. I see what you want. I already see what you want. You letting them know ahead of time. If this season go away, It's all because of your man Russell Wilson.
I'm trying. I was trying not to say that,
We are
but
not about to give you this 40-something. Listen
back.
to me, man. Listen to
trying not to go there, man.
Every time they say master, it don't never be a moment of silence.
I'm not trying to go there.
Right.
I would have. All right. Go to second. I just
See what master?
Can we get a moment of silence?
The
Can we get
reason
a
they call
moment
it
of silence?
mastermind.
Can we get a moment? No, just get a moment of silence. Go ahead, man.
Sean Payton doing, baby. Sean Payton let you know up front. It's his fault, folks. I'm giving him the opportunity to throw the ball. He threw that mug about 40-something times. You know that. And he still looked like doo-doo. No matter what happened, he still came out looking like doo-doo. So now, once it's time to get his man next season that almost $50 million, I'm saying, honey,
You getting that, Russ?
you ain't getting no money, Russ. You out of
Get that
there. I'm
money,
telling you
Russ.
now. Like I told you last week, Mel Tucker would do the same thing to you, Russell Wilson. I'm telling you now, my friend. The writing is on the wall. They got the first letter up there.
Yeah, go ahead, CB.
With all these haters in the media, everybody trying to put this loss or whatever else fought on Russell Wilson. But it wasn't about Russell Wilson. You played a hell of a game. It's week 1. Look at all the
So long, sucker.
Look at all the starters. Look at all the starters in the NFL. All the starters in the NFL, they all struggled this first week. You know what I'm saying? Look at Joe Burrow. Everybody struggled this first week because they don't really play in the
Trevor looking
preseason.
pretty good to me.
Because they really don't even play in the preseason.
Did not
so
make that comment before, but
I'm saying, there we go. Always got to interrupt me when I'm speaking on quarterbacks, and we got haters. We got haters all around me.
Here
Russ,
we go.
I'm saying this, Russ, you played a hell of a game. You did what you were supposed to do, Russ. Nobody told Sean Payton, oh, I got to outdo my own team. Why would you call an onside kick? Nobody speak. Y'all want to speak on that, though.
I said I didn't
That's
like
a good.
the.
That's a good one. That's a
And
good
Sean
one.
Payton, your coaching debut was.
Well, my thing is
I
this.
said that from the start. I didn't.
This my man right here,
Oh,
but
Sean
they
Payton, you
already
told the
know
truth.
up here on this panel who the quarterback guru is. They know I slain that thing. Why? Yeah, sure. But dig though, Sean Payton, your debut, we got to blame it on you. You got to understand this here. Like CB said, what you kicked the offside kick for? What'd you do that for? Then, not only that, you got to understand this. Russell played nice, played all right. You got to understand this. You don't have Drew Brees. You don't have Alvin Kamara. You don't have Michael Thomas. You got what you got. You got what you have. So my thing is this. When you might got to find another quarterback. You might got to find something on defense, or catch up with the. Matter of fact, I can't say you in the AFC now. That's another thing. You in the AFC, so y'all got to try something different. What I mean by that is because you don't have the Drew Brees and what's his name, Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara.
You don't have that, like you say, and them are two of your playmakers.
See,
I don't think you have that playmakers that you need. Russ is good.
he do, but one of them hurt. They
Well, they
both
got a
hurt.
couple of
KJ Hamlin hurt and Judy is hurt.
Y'all still giving excuses to this man?
No, what I'm saying is this. No, what I'm saying is this. I'm talking about as far as your running back
right.
and your quarterback. Russell was okay. Russell was a manager of a team. He's a manager. Pete Carroll shows you that. He's not a manager team.
Yeah,
You can't let him lose like Drew Brees. So my thing is this. That's why Sean Payton, you're gonna look all right over there because you don't have that quarterback that's gonna make the decisions that Drew Brees or the ones that you need. If you see when you had Jameis Winston and Sean Hill and all them other quarterbacks, you ain't winning too much. You need one of those quarterbacks. So I know what you're trying to do.
Hill. Shout out to Sean Hill.
What's my man?
Hill.
Oh, what's his name? Oh, my man. Oh, yeah. What's up, Hillside? So, yeah, Taysom Hill. So you had one of those quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? So what you going to do now? That's why you're trying to get rid of Russell. Hopefully get Shador Showtime Williams. Get Sanders or get Caleb Williams or somebody like that. That's probably what you're trying to do, and then get rid of some of that money.
See, I know. That's what I
Definitely
told
got free up that.
Shouts out to my man, Sean Payton. I see you, baby.
You know,
They didn't see the plan. I see what you're doing.
So
You showing everything that
Yeah.
I
You trying to,
said
be,
that.
trying to be the face for no reason.
Listen,
You know.
Russ is a game manager. He
See,
let
no,
Russ got them there.
no,
Why would you throw an
no,
onside kick?
you're not
Play
listening.
defense, get the ball back to Russ and let
See,
him win.
because
He
he
didn't wanna
knows
see
that exactly.
No.
See, he's saying this. I got to generate some points any way possible because I know if I get back to my offense the conventional way, all we got is this game manager who ain't gonna do
That's
nothing
right.
but just give me dinks and
just
dunks.
trying.
Look
Russ,
at his yardage.
They trying to get you out of
Look
there.
at
to a
Russ'
bag of
yardage.
trash. Don't
It was
fall
all
for it.
dinks and dunks. And that's how I added up to that. He just didn't have nobody that had a breakaway speed like Tyreek Hill and all of them that's your normal Judy to make it look astronomical and get him that touchdown. Any long balls thrown, no sir.
Russ, they just
See,
trying to get you out of there.
Anybody who knows Sean
Don't
Payton
fall.
offense,
but no,
you gotta
but-
have that long
but
ball in
listen,
it.
you got to understand this too, fellas. Like I say, Russ is good, but he's a manager. But you got to understand that they played another rival. They played the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's a
That
rival.
too,
So
no, I agree with
that
that.
right there. And then, like you say, Russ coming, like you say, coming from over on the other side,
Right.
coming over here. Certain people not used to them rivals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
That's like somebody going to Michigan and Ohio State. If you're not ready or used to that coming from another school,
Right.
hey,
Overwhelmed.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that got a lot
you
to
got to
do
be
with that,
at.
You know what I'm saying? So like you say so, but I think he was
Trying to
get it
say
together.
them books,
But
baby.
he trying to, like you say, he gonna make something happen over that. I believe Russ gonna be gone next year.
Yes, sir. He gonna
Not
say
sooner
them
than
books.
later. You know what I mean?
By
Yeah.
week 10, Russ will be on the bench and they're gonna have somebody in there.
Eric Bieniemy, first week play calling.
Yes, I said it.
Or nay. CB. Eric Bieniemy, first week play calling. Yay or nay. And what you think he gonna do to follow up?
I mean, I like to play calling. They move the rock. I mean, I know they got the young quarterback in there. To me, I think he's a rookie because how many games he played last year?
Oh,
One,
man,
two.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
Something like
Go ahead,
that.
yeah.
So they still
He played
moved
a
the-
couple, though.
Yeah, I think they still got like a rookie
Right.
quarterback, but they moved the ball. Not like I say, nothing exciting really. You know,
Right.
give them a couple more weeks and let's see what's going on. The defense though, that game shouldn't have been as close as it was. Let's just let Joshua Dobbs
You
do
know
his
who they
thing.
play?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like,
That's what I'm
yeah,
asking
know
him.
they play.
That's what I'm asking him. Who they play?
Arizona.
Yeah.
D. Remember,
Man, we told you preseason Arizona's gonna have
watch
it.
out for that defense.
That's-
Pay attention. So you
But
got
you
the
ain't even
vibes.
had-
No, I'm saying Washington defense.
Well, it was
Defense
good.
shouldn't have let Joshua Dobbs do what he was doing.
Why?
That's all
But
I'm saying.
they gave up
Why?
average points, 19. Remember what we say the league average was?
Yeah,
something like that.
We did our. That's what I'm
You
saying. So you
understand
can't knock
this.
the D if they
You
give it up
can't
the
say I
average.
give it that. You got to understand that. And I just said Kyler Murray was his height.
Oh,
See, that might, you understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody got something to say on that? Go ahead,
Yeah,
Master
it's just me. I think he did good because when it got tight, he came up with the right plays to come up with the right solutions, for the offense. You see, he marched them down, they scored, and they won. You see what I'm saying? He called the right plays for Sam Howell to run at the right time.
right.
You see what I'm saying? So I think he did excellent to me, just for a debut. And it was like like we just said, two good defenses. So it ain't like he was just facing the average defense. That defense was good.
Yeah, that's the key thing. Don't get a ball away. Go ahead, young Pete.
Yeah, I was gonna say that a little bit because I'm kind of with you. I think for a debut, it wasn't half bad. It was some good play calling. I think you got to look at it from this standpoint. I think the weather played a little bit factor, so that might have changed some things up for him, and a few turnovers made you have to start thinking a little bit differently. But you did what you were supposed to do. So I think he called the plays, he called them right, and I think it's gonna get better as they go on. Get more comfortable with his play calling in real time. You know what I'm saying? Not just practice and you trying to figure it out like real time. This is what we running. This is what we running. We setting up this for this play. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a lot of stuff all at once. So I think it's gonna get better. But initially, yeah, I give you okay.
I think he did okay. I just think as Sam Howell progresses throughout the year, it's gonna
It's gonna get
display
better.
on whether
Right.
the media bash him as far as being a good play caller
Right.
or a bad play caller.
Well, Eric Bieniemy, that's my man. Play calling was good for who was quarterbacking. The play calling was good for who was quarterback. Like we say, to us, he's still a rookie. Haven't played enough. Still a rookie. But The play calling was good, but I thought watching that game, I was gonna see Jacoby getting that game. I'm not gonna lie because I thought it was some plays that Howe should have made that he didn't see.
That old boy with a sauce.
That yeah,
Mm.
that I think Jacoby Brissett would have seen. You know what I'm saying? To actually make the offense really look a little bit better going against that Arizona defense because Arizona they got a good defense. So that's why I thought they was gonna bring that in because so like say some teams want that first win, just for the whole team, for the whole morale, not just okay, not you lost your job, but we doing this for the team. Right. You know what I'm saying? We need this first win. We in the NFC East. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the play calling was good. I just think Sam Howell needed to play better. I think he needed to play better. I think he held on the ball on sometimes a little too long. Like I said, till he could have hit some players. But then, like you say, could have been the weather on some plays or what have you. But you know what I'm saying? But for Bieniemy to make the calls that he was making to like you said, wasn't there check downs and to go ahead, if it ain't there, go ahead and run to keep the ball moving. And like I said, you playing against a hell of an Arizona defense, so that could have made you look bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Along with the weather. But so we'll see, like you say, the next week we'll see what Sam Howell look like. But I believe Airbnb play calling is good, and then I believe he giving him enough play calls to make him feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Then he working in with the big, them big plays. Everybody thinking since he coming from Kansas City,
Looking for big plays.
You're looking for big plays. You're looking for Patrick Mahomes, damn. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna get that yet. They working him in because, like you say, he's still a rookie basically. So, but yeah, he looked it okay. But the play calling was good. The quarterback looked it okay, and I thought they was gonna bring in Jacoby. That's my opinion on that take.
For sure.
Anybody got something else, Sharon, before we move on?
No, I'm good.
Oh, you good?
Good job, Bieniemy.
After week 1, who makes it back to the Super Bowl? Kansas City Chiefs or the Eagles? Mastermind.
I'm doing P 2 times on this. I don't think neither one of them might not make it. But I'm gonna lean towards, if I gotta pick one, I'm gonna lean towards Philly not making it back. Philly, those offensive coordinator and that defensive coordinator loss was big. You could it's like it shows, but you know what I'm saying, it's a glaring. It was a definite glare out there this week when you seen them play. So that's why I say I think that I lean towards Philly not making it back.
Okay, before I send it down, I'm just gonna jump straight in and say neither is making it, neither is making it to the Super Bowl. And like I've been saying, one is not making the playoffs. Yeah, I said it. One is not making the playoffs. Both should have lost. Philly should have lost to New England, and we already seen what the Lions done. So I'm gonna say both will not make it to the Super Bowl. Neither will make it to the Super Bowl. CB.
Well, before they had breaking news and Chris Jones ended up signing that deal, I was gonna ride and say both of them may not make it just because of what I seen from Philly.
Right, yeah,
I agree.
DB.
I agree with you, Mastermind. As far as it just showed they was out of sync. Everything was just out of sync. You know what I'm saying? And like I say,
Both sides of the ball.
I'm just gonna say it's just that week 1 where the starters don't play anymore in the preseason, like you said. So I think that just had to get that rust out. So, but if they keep playing like they doing, I can't see them making it back to the Super Bowl. But to change my mind because the breaking news,
Yeah, Chris Jones.
I'm going with Kansas City got a better chance of making it back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Welcome back, Chris Jones. That's where to get it in.
The question is the Eagles. The Eagles will not.
Yeah. The Eagles won't make it back. Yep.
Go ahead, Young P.
So, kind of with the breaking news, it kind of did change my mind because I was leaning towards, especially after watching the Eagles week 1, neither one of y'all was making it back.
That's what I say.
You know what I'm saying? Neither one of y'all was making it back. So, like you said, if you got to choose, with Chris Jones being back, I think that's going to help. I think Kelsey, hopefully he'll be back in a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's going to help Kansas City with a better chance.
But are they going?
I'm still going to go with no. Neither one of them. I think I don't think we see the Eagles or Kansas City.
It's going to be 2 new teams.
I think it's going to be 2 new teams. Okay. I don't think we're seeing either one of them this year. And I came in hoping the Eagles was gonna do it because I kind of was liking their defense. I liking your young dog from Georgia. I was like,
hurt.
I know, but I'm saying I was liking. I'm just saying going
They
into it. That's
just
what
out
I'm
of sync.
about.
They,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
I'm talking about he hurt his foot, gonna miss 4 games.
Well, that's what we talked about earlier. Them offensive coordinators and all that kind of stuff. Defensive that stuff might, you know what I'm saying?
Well, since he got paid, we'll switch it up a little bit.
Hmm.
With the kids running the team, and was that the reason why he wasn't getting paid at first? And now that they did pay him, like how you said, do you see him and the Kansas City Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl? Not even don't win, but do you see them going back?
So I don't think it was the kids holding them up as much as because the kids been around since what 06, 07. They've been running the team. They paid Pat Mahomes a $500 million. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it was that. I think they were more so scared of the market. You figure Aaron Donald is at what 3 years, 90 million or something crazy
I
like
think he
that.
get like 34. He get 30 something a year.
Something like that, but over 3 years, so he almost at 90 something million, a little over 90 million. I think they were scared. I think he was coming in probably asking for 100 plus, and to pay a defensive tackle 100 plus
Nah,
scared them a little bit.
nah,
you know
they
what I'm saying?
said that he wanted not exactly what Aaron Donald wanted. I mean, what Aaron Donald got, he said, "You just get me in that area." Like, just say if Aaron got,
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
just
So you
think of
talking
Aaron
about if
Donald.
he had 95 million, you at 100 million.
No, what I'm saying
might
is
be
this.
90.
like 90.
No, what I'm
89,
saying,
90.
what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
95
no, what
million.
I'm saying is, if Aaron Donald, just say if Aaron was getting 34 a year, just an example, he was like, hey, at least put me at 31, 32. That's what he was saying. He said, I ain't got to get, you know what I mean, but put me in that
But
ballpark.
look at it from this standpoint. So
I
then
get double teamed just like him. I got 2 Super Bowls. I'm younger, all of that.
I
Give
get
me
all
some
of
money.
that. But I still think you setting the market, and I think that can scare a
And
lot of
then
teams.
and then
You
and
know what I'm
then Pat
saying?
Mahomes and then took a a bargain. Give me
Yeah,
some of
man,
that
Kelsey.
I
money.
mean, yeah,
Man,
but Pat Mahomes, but that's another thing. You got to look at it from that standpoint. Pat Mahomes' deal is over 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
So that plays a whole part in when you're looking at all that.
That's so you're right.
Stuff,
That's
so
so
now you're talking about another
that's
person
so that
coming in,
money
and
can
then
get
look
in.
at it like from this standpoint. He didn't get what he asked for. He wanted an extension. They didn't give him an extension. They just gave him a whole bunch of incentives this year. His contract is just to finish out this contract, and they're gonna start it again in the offseason. So all they did was you got to hit this milestone, this milestone, this milestone to get some money this year. So they didn't really do. They didn't do him no favors.
They probably made it easy milestones though.
They
Probably
might be.
stuff.
We'll check it out.
You know, we all had a contract in front of us or whatever. It might be, but I'm just saying you didn't get what you asked for. So which means you folded a little
It
bit.
got to be something that he feel that he can do in order for him to come back. Because I think if it was something outrageous, he wouldn't even entertained it.
I'm gonna keep it.
True.
I'm gonna keep it down there with you too, young P. What's your opinion on Devontae Walker Porter transfer?
So I ain't gonna lie, I had to look into this a little bit, and when I looked into it on the college level, I feel like this. I hate that he has to go through it, but at the same time, I do kind of see one part, and I'm anti NCAA. I'm definitely anti NCAA, and that's just because I went through the process playing college football, all of that. I'm anti them, but I get it. This transfer portal, you can't go from team to team to team to team. That's gonna get outrageous. So with that being said, if his medical reason was to get, I'm playing for another team and I want to get closer to my family, sometimes you got to weigh the pros and cons for for each situation. And in this situation, go ahead and do it. But my only problem is my biggest problem is he's not the only one. And I'm trying to think of the 2 other people before him. It's 2 other people that's on there like 4th or 5th team. So he's not the first person to do it. So my problem is, why did y'all pick him of all people to all of a sudden mandate the rule
Right.
that you didn't mandate for? I know for a fact there's a couple other players that's on their 4th and 5th team
Was it
through the transfer portal.
Okay.
I ain't mean to stop your
No, go ahead.
talk, but I want to say the NCAA
Transfer
just
portal
passed.
been going on for 3 years.
Yeah, but they just passed the law this year.
It just happened in January. But I'm just saying, you still got teams that's on their 4th and 5th team. So why mandate that now?
And
Especially
then
if he got it in before that rule
right,
came down the
before I get it down here to you, Mastermind, and then I hear that for one of the teams he didn't even play because of the COVID.
COVID.
Yep.
Yep.
So do that still count or?
That's
Well,
why
that's why they hold it
take
against
something.
I know I'm saying
Yeah.
that count that as eligible. That's good. So that's why I'm asking. So
Now, see, that's what my take
Good,
is at
good.
with it. I'm kind of stuck between that part. Now, I don't consider. Now, this is just me. If I was the NCAA, if you didn't practice, didn't touch the field, didn't suit up, anything, to me, you didn't attend.
You
You know
didn't
what I'm saying? You didn't play.
Right.
That's just that's just me. I just
Because your education don't get stopped like that, do it?
right. I mean, you went to that school
Nope.
and went to education,
Why
went to
did that stop?
classes. No. I'm saying this.
I know. I'm just no. I'm go ahead. Go ahead.
He went to class. I went to school. I enrolled in school. Did you participate in any sports that year? No.
Right.
You
My
understand what I'm saying?
eligibility ain't up.
So that's what I'm saying. So I don't understand what y'all tripping about if it comes down to that. Because if you're saying that the law is 2 transfers per year or 2 transfers throughout your whole 4-year college era, okay, I can understand that. That's the law. So one of those, in my eyes, shouldn't count. So technically, this should only be his second transfer. So you guys should leave him alone and just let him play.
I believe wherever the hell you going to school at, while you there, you should be able to play any sport that you can play. For the simple fact, I can go into y'all school and keep giving y'all, going for
Financial
education
aid.
and still getting financial aid, still having to pay that back. You know what I'm saying? I get to go here. Oh yeah, I get to go to Michigan State. Or I go from there. I get to go to
Green
Wayne
Hill, wherever
State.
I wanna
I just go here. How can I? Why can I? I mean, how can I keep going here and doing this? You know what I'm saying? But I can't. I should be able to do that. Y'all ain't telling me no. You go back that way because of the education.
Right.
You going to too many different schools.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If I choose a flip flop school, that's
Right.
on me.
So if I'm over here, why am I here? Also, like you saying, financial aid or whatever I'm on, y'all getting y'all money or whatever. But I'm just saying, why I should be able to go around.
You saying as a student, you eligible to
You should
hip
be
hop? I
eligible.
mean, skip
Yeah,
from school to
I'm
school.
saying.
But as a student athlete, you limited to if you can go to only certain schools.
Yeah, I'm saying once I'm at that school like this, if I'm there and I'm going still giving y'all this education, like I said, I'm going here to be a doctor and this, I'm still here for that. I should still be able to play sports. I'm here now.
I think the NCAA, and yeah, I'm saying it, even though it's not called that, but we're gonna say what it is. They trying to put a stronghold on the college free agent market. Like
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you know
saying?
what they try
They
to
trying, they
smack
trying,
that.
they trying to
Play
somehow.
for this team this year,
Yeah,
this team
this
next
team,
year.
yeah.
You're not about to make the transfer portal look like it's free agency, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Year after year.
Yeah.
But it's already at that now.
Right, and they ain't concerned. But like I said, there's one year, like you said,
What's the name? What did they say?
you're in such and such.
They offered him what 1.5, 2 million. Come play for us. Don't play for Dion in Colorado.
Yeah.
Come
Right.
play
You
for
go
us.
to Indiana, you IU, what's it, IUPU. You go over there, then you shoot down to your school, Butler. Then nobody
once
said
in
these things, but you giving all this education, you hooping, you doing this. But
Mhm.
like you saying, giving them all this education. I'm going there. Oh, it's cool. Oh, I got to pay this back. You getting these bills, you going crazy. Oh, but the minute you go to this school and hoop, then something going on there. Oh, it's a problem.
Right.
Because you're a
That's
student
why.
athlete.
That's what
all
I'm saying.
it is.
That's why I'm definitely anti NCAA and all the foolish rules and all the stuff that you got to go through because, like you said, it's a job to play college football, any sport. I don't care what sport. I ain't gonna even limit it to football. Any sport that you play in college.
Anytime you go into school and
you
playing a
ain't
sport,
trying to play a sport.
that's a job.
That's a job.
Job.
So it's like, man, let them boys do what they do. Like you said, I'm giving y'all making money off of my back.
Listen, I don't want to hear nobody telling me somebody took their answer, somebody looked on their paper, or this and this and that. So I'm just gonna ask, who want this question first?
Come with it.
Too, I stopped bringing notes.
Come with it.
Who want this first?
Come with it.
You want it? Okay, so I don't want to hear nothing. Better college quarterback to you,
Easy
Vince
money.
Young,
Easy money.
Jamarcus Russell, Cam Newton. Who was the better college quarterback to you at that time? A dominance. Go ahead.
Oh, it's on me.
You said you wanted it.
You know what? I do.
Wanted it, baby.
Easy money. Let's go. I know they for the argue, and I'm ready for the smoke because I've been taking the smoke all day today. So I'm built for it. I'm ready for the smoke. Vince Young. Let's go. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Ain't nobody looked at your foolish note. Ain't nobody looked at that BS note to that. Ain't nobody care about that typed up foolishness. that
America.
Yo,
soon as
spelling shit. I ain't looked at none
soon as
of
we
that.
start-
Spelling shit.
America, as soon as we start the show, you heard what he said. How you got your notes all typed up? But yeah, he ain't looked at nothing. So, here we go. I'm glad to see it.
Then he said it was spelled wrong. How you know it's spelled wrong?
Because I know the boy is dyslexic.
I know.
America, you don't put the man business out there, man.
That's my
Put the
guy.
man business out there, America. Oh,
my guy.
God.
That's my guy. I'm just talking.
Follow up. Listen, I threw the question out there and I asked everyone. He wanted to sit over here all night, quiet and nonchalant. Mastermind was like, "Oh, y'all see, I don't bring notes no more."
Right.
He said a little something. This guy wanted to sit over here nice and quiet. You was like, "Give me that smoke." I threw it out there, and then he wanted the ball.
Right.
All you had to do was say,
I'm
going first.
Just knew he was going with Cam. Just knew you was going with Cam. I thought Cam was your man. I thought he was going with Cam.
You come out with your guy.
Well, mastermind.
Wait, I'm gonna get myself together here, America. But I might even have to go with your guy. No, but I think I'm gonna go with Cam, man. I think I'm gonna go with Superman Cam. Superman Cam to me looked good. I like that. I like that run. Jamarcus, we had to just mention your name. Just your brother.
You're cut. You're fired.
Yeah. But you had good stats. Don't get me wrong. You had good.
Well, see, I don't care what they say. I'm rocking with you, Jamarcus. Since
Oh,
they talk, I'm going Russell.
You running with Jamarcus? Oh no.
I understand what Vince Young won.
Yes, sir.
I understand Cam. You know he won.
Vince was the true
I
OG
understand.
first dual threat before they even came up with the game, man.
But you see what Killer Cam did out there, baby.
What's name? I think Jamarcus went to the Cotton Sugar or something like that. But when he was playing at LSU, he was that man. He was a beast.
No, he looked good. Don't get me
But
wrong. He had a big cannon.
my thing is this: in college, that's why I said in college, Vince Young, nor Cam can throw like that boy.
No, he had the cannon.
That boy, and not the NFL, in college.
Yeah, he had the.
And it would hit that boy would flip
Vince
that
was looking
joint.
good too, though. Nah,
But Vince, running and stuff.
Vince
Vince
was
had
the
that
first
arm,
dual
too.
threat before they even
Vince
came up
looked
with that
good
name.
running the ball.
Vince looked like Baby Randall out there, baby.
He looked good running it. But I'm talking about far stepping back and slanging it down there in college. Your man looked at Jamarcus Russell.
I'm gonna say this.
You had it. It just when he got to the NFL, all went bad. But
Yeah, you just
it is what it is. But in college, you was that dude.
I'm gonna tell you,
To me.
Jamarcus, I'd have took your name off that list and I'd have put my homie on there.
Who that?
Jameis Winston, baby.
Yeah, that would have been a good.
Yeah, Jamie was cool. He was
See?
cool college.
That was cool.
Jameis, baby.
He was real good. But like I say, out of all these boys, Jamarcus got that cannon. These other boys, I'm running that underneath and hopping that. Give me that. y'all ain't had no shoulder strength, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Will UFC boxing at some point?
You say you
Will UFC pass boxing at some point? Will UFC pass boxing at some point? Mastermind.
Well, I'm gonna be real with y'all. The way UFC is making fights happen, and they make you fight. If you're ranking, if you rank number 1, you are fighting number 2. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing no games with you. So by just them making it more competitive, at some point they're gonna either surpass, because I think right now they're on their tails if they haven't already passed them in ratings. But I think at some point, if they keep doing what they're doing, they're gonna surpass. They're definitely gonna surpass because UFC, like I said, they making the fights happen. And then, like, if you the champ, you number 1, you beat number 2. Okay, now you're gonna fight number 3. You see what I'm saying? All the way down the list. Like this week when Adesanya just lost, the guy he lost to was number 5 because Adesanya had beat 1 through 4 already. You see what I'm saying? So we find out you couldn't beat the 5th one, baby. It's 5 that's your weakness. So unlike boxing, we still don't know if Gervonta Davis can beat Shakur, and they rank 1 and 2, or you know what I'm saying?
It still might be 2 years before they.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say if UFC keep doing what they doing, at some point they're gonna surpass them if they haven't already.
Okay, Young P.
I ain't gonna lie. I had to think about this for a minute, and it's hard to say. Only because boxing is still boxing, and when they do bring the good fight down the pipe, you want to see it. You're there. I think the problem with UFC is one. I believe the winners change too much, so you have nobody. I feel like you don't really have nobody to build up to or hope for. Like,
John Bones Jones, baby.
yeah, but that's been some years though.
That heat.
You know what I'm
See
saying?
what I'm saying?
That's just been some years, and they haven't really been having that in these latter years. Somebody that's constantly winning, and you feel like, okay, I got a person to follow, or I got a true villain to follow. And I think that's the thing that boxing is always going to be able to separate itself from. I think eventually, maybe yes, I can kind of see it passing it, but it still might be some years away. As long as we still got some fighters that we want to see, I still think it might be a couple years away, but it might catch it. It might catch it.
I think it already passed it to the point to where more people have already gravitated towards UFC because we know the predominant good fighters in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, boxing, honestly, to me, since my opinion, since Mayweather retired, they don't really promote their boxing. They don't promote their boxers no more like they supposed to. So I don't know. I think it already passed it.
See, the only problem is not to cut you off,
Go ahead,
Ice.
go ahead.
Only if I sit here and ask you who is the top people in UFC, you probably can't tell me. You know what I'm saying? So how can it pass it if you can't even really the name recognition isn't it's not there?
Well, I say it's passing regardless of who's fighting because it seems like once a month they have a championship fight.
I mean, they do fight a lot more, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you have name recognition.
I put it like this. I think it's there or surpassed, like CB said, for the simple fact, like you might not even know the names, but now you give up two boxers with no names, and you look at their stands, you ain't gonna have nobody in there. Now you look at the UFC, they two fights with no names, you still gonna have a whole sold out stadium,
Crowd,
so you know
yeah.
what I'm saying, crowd. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, people want to see that full contact, no running, no this, and you know what I'm saying, and like you say, the fight also that was over this weekend. What was the guy that what's his name, the Sotes or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fight that was on the undercard,
Oh, before the
Yeah,
other
the Santos.
I didn't
the
see that fight.
Santos.
Yeah,
Oh man, now that
that
fight
was a heck of a fight.
before the main
Showtime, I mean,
event.
Starboy.
Oh man, that was out cold. It was better than the main event, even though it was an upset. You know what I'm saying, in the main event. And like I say, the UFC is it's been that deal for a minute. It's just a lot of people
Was that the
really
heavyweights?
did.
No, they was
I think they was
125.
middle of.
Yeah.
Oh no, you talking about the which ones?
The Santos and
Oh, the Santos. Yeah, there was some little. I forget they weight. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. People weren't watching this way back, like you say, when the hoist was the Gracie family and all them, the Shamrocks and all them. You know what I'm saying, when they was running and making it popular, and then when they got to jumping on, a lot of, like I say, African Americans, us or blacks, or you know, however you want to put it, a lot of us wasn't watching it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, I was, but a lot wasn't watching. Now that you know how it is when some get to going and look like they partying too, and you in Vegas, they
Yes.
there. You know what I'm saying? So and you know,
They
and
everywhere.
they also, you know what I'm saying? It's like they like you said, it's a big fight in Vegas, something like that. What, like every month? You know what I'm saying?
Fight a lot.
And then you know what I'm saying? When last time I'm saying the Charlo twins that had the belt for a long time, they might have fought once or twice, but they fought
No big
some
name.
nobodies. And then they would only fight like twice, you know, once every 2 years. Just an example. I don't know how many times they fought because they wouldn't be out there enough. Then you got, you know, when the next time Tank gonna fight? When next time these other, you know, these other names with the belt, when they gonna fight?
A real
You know what I'm
name.
saying? Just like in the UFC, you see dude, he said, man, you turned my fight down this
Did
kind of. He said, I'm coming to your camp and tear that ass up.
Didn't
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But see,
Like-
that's the difference. That's why I say that's the
He talk
reason.
real greasy to him.
That's
Like,
the
I'm
reason
coming
why I say they gonna
to your
surpass them
city,
if they
your
haven't
camp,
already.
and I'm gonna whoop you if you don't take this fight.
Yep. He said, "I'm gonna whoop you and I'm gonna spar you and whoop you."
All right. Okay, we're gonna get to the next segment. We're gonna get to the general manager segment, get your team to play GM, and we're gonna start off with you, Young P, and move it down.
All right. So GM, all of that kind of stuff. So
This one called virtual GM, y'all, so y'all know
I'm
what's
gonna tell
going
you
on.
who I took this week, and then are we gonna jump into the betting too?
Good looking, mastermind.
We gonna jump into the betting too, or just leave just strictly on my GM right now?
Go to GM and your and your parlay right into it.
Okay, for sure, for sure. So I'm gonna jump into it. I went with Green Bay as the GM this week. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking GM, and I'm coming out, and I'm looking at it like this: Love, you did all right for me, baby, this week, and I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to let them know that you here. It ain't no more Aaron Rodgers. It's all about you. So I'm definitely gonna come back at you, and I'm gonna have a conversation with you like this. Look, Love, keep managing the field. Keep looking for Rob. I'm messing up his name, but
Dobbs.
Dobbs, yeah.
The
Keep
one I've been telling y'all about,
Yeah.
but go ahead.
keep looking for him. You know what I'm saying? Keep coming with the play calling. Be able to keep the arm strength, keep your field vision, keep looking through the field like you've been doing, like it's definitely how you've been going. So I want you to keep doing that. Defense, step it up just a little bit more because you got some good games coming up, you know what I'm saying, this week because you play Atlanta. I expect, you know what I'm saying, I'm going into my betting part of it because I'm still a GM. I expect that y'all should be able to cover the spread, which is only y'all plus, I mean, y'all favorite by 1 point. Y'all should be able to beat Atlanta by 1 point with no problems. That's what I'm thinking. So that's where we at with the GM as far as that. My first bet, first pick for you, America, to look for. Take Green Bay with the points against Atlanta right now. I'm telling you right now. Next one, I'm going with my man down there, Mastermind's team. You know what I'm saying? They plus 3.5. I think they should be able to hold their weight. So take the points with Baltimore when it comes to Cincy. They play in Cincinnati, and if Cincinnati look like they did this past week, they should be able to cover that 3.5 with no problem. So that's where I'm going with it as far as that part is concerned. And then we come to the last but not least, but you know what I'm saying, we rocking out is I'm going with Washington, taking the points with Washington too. They plus 3.5. Let's go Washington because y'all playing Denver, so I ain't too worried about that for you. So those are my three pick right there. Go with Washington with the points 3.5. Go with Green Bay with the points they -1, and go with Baltimore with the plus 3.5 against Cincy. And that's how we gonna rock out with Young P in this segment.
Mastermind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, now for the virtual GM, this week they gave me the Bears, baby. So we're just gonna break it down to real. I'm gonna talk to Justin Fields first, since that's how Pete did it. But me myself, I'm sitting back and observing the whole team. Right now, I'm only basically locked, signed, and sealed with Waller, Justin Fields, that running back tandem. We're gonna evaluate y'all a little bit down the road. But to me, first thing I'm addressing, I got to get this offensive line together. I got to get that together, fellas. Got to get y'all boys on the same page because Justin Fields is still panicking a little bit back there. You see what I'm saying? So you boys got to tighten up because I'm going to be looking for a guard. I'm going to be looking for a center. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm looking for your position. I'm talking to you people. So apparently tighten up, homeboy. And I'm going to tell you something else. That secondary and that defense, everybody might be on a day-to-day contract messing with me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking bold out there, baby. Y'all got to look a whole lot better. And for Chicago, don't y'all know where y'all from, baby? One of the best defensive teams of all time. So get that back end together and get them linebackers together, too. So basically, overall, Justin Fields and Waller, everybody else, y'all on the shaky thread, baby. So now we're going to go straight to my parlays for this week. And I'm going to go with, since we were talking about that, I'm going to say Tampa going to cover the 3, and I'm going to take Tampa to win against the Bears this week. Then I'm going to go with, I'm going with the Chargers to win flat out. Chargers, straight up and down. Chargers over the Titans. And, I mean, if I got to, I'll say they'll cover. They're going to win by more than 3. Chargers will win by more than 3.
Which one you going with? So I can.
I go with Chargers win by more than 3.
Also, you take the points, not just the money line no more.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I'll take Chargers to win by over 3
All right.
to cover their spread. And I got the 49ers to basically murder the Rams, baby. However y'all want to, you can pick whatever you want to do. 49ers, buddy.
49ers.
Yeah. I got them to murder
it
the
go?
Rams.
You want to go, CB? You ready? Or
Yeah,
you need
yeah,
to
yeah.
go? Okay, let's get it.
I'll go. So
See, you writing that down
I-
too, Pete. Take that downtown to Motor City. I know that's what
Yeah,
you're
that's
doing.
what-
I know
I'm
that's what
virtual
you're doing.
GM this week.
We putting our money where
my squad is Minnesota. So first of all, you know, I'm
You
a
said Minnesota. I didn't see you write that down, but when Mastermind said something, I see what that pen do.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got you, baby.
my version is Minnesota. First of all, I'm cussing the whole team out, especially the defense. And cause I'm trying to figure out how we lose to Baker. But you know what? The Bucks is my team, so you know, actually, so you know what I'm saying, I'm a homer on that. But anyway, I'm back to my GM mode, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm cussing the whole team out because there's no way we should have lost to Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay. So first I'm getting in the defensive ass and the D coordinator, you know what I'm saying? Just because we gotta figure something out. Tell my boy Kirk, keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna look for a good running back during this trade deadline, and we're gonna see what happens. But now we got any prime time games coming up. I'm gonna need you to step up, buddy, because you know you are a choke artist when it comes to prime time and those big lights. But other than that, keep doing what you're doing. And for my picks, I'm going with one off the line because I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, people. Going with the money line, Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? Um, I got the Bucks covering the points over Chicago. And then the next one is I got I got I got I got let me see. I got the Falcons at home covering the point spread against Green Bay. Lock it in, people, lock it in.
So you're going against me is what you're basically telling me.
Yeah.
That's all you got right
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Damn, y'all done left me with the Lions?
Yeah.
I know y'all was gonna do me like that.
Yep.
Oh man, let me see where golf, you my man, so we straight there. Let me see, straight at the running back. Right here is what I say. The receiving core is nice, but I think that we need a possession receiver. Somebody like about like you say about what 6'2", 6'3", but you know what I'm saying, like how Brown play underneath in that slot, like how he catch that touchdown and stuff when he ran in like that. You need a receiver, possession receiver that can play on that outside like that. I go after a receiver that can play on that outside, so you can also do that. Because like you said, a lot of the NFL, a lot of teams they playing that underneath stuff too. So, but I need that other receiver can do that because until Williams get back, you don't have that receiver that can go over the top. Like I said, we need a receiver that can stretch that defense. You know what I'm saying? Until he get back, that's what you need, that receiver that can be that possession and that can stretch that defense too. So we won't be able to get that until Williams get back. And you need a corner. I understand you went out and got these other guys, from other teams and everything. But I think you need a corner that that's a dog that was in college that you can build up in your program. Like for instance, like they supposed to probably got Gonzalez. But to me, Gonzalez was looking good over in New England Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So they needed a corner that they could have gotten in that draft. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was good they got Branch. I most definitely still got him though, but they need a corner. I'd say, and they got the middle linebacker. Like I say, they're gonna bring Campbell in, but I need an outside linebacker. I say Branch got the safety on lock, so that'll
You
be
don't like
pretty much.
Rodriguez?
I still need he cool, but he can play the other side,
I
and
got
then
you,
like
but
you
you need
say,
somebody
and
else.
then somebody that you can so they can be in and out. You can switch them. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, other than that, I think they'll be pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can get a little better on special teams. They're doing kind of good in a preseason. That special teams that got to step up. Field position got to step up. And I'm gonna leave it at that because y'all been playing pretty good offense, but it's more about that defense stepping up. Stop playing all that man and switch up them defenses from man, nickels, dime, play everything. Switch it up. Make these quarterbacks. And
We're gonna give a shout out to Terrence Gardner. He is agreeing with everything you're saying right now. Keep the comments coming in, y'all. We are addressing them as they come in. That's straight from the live. He
Thank you
agreeing
for
with what
watching.
you're saying.
Thank you for watching.
I appreciate it, Terrence. And Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it just like that. I ain't gonna go too hard on them, you know what I'm saying? Because, like you say, they've been doing their thing offensively, and them just little things that they need to add on. And like we've been saying on the show, play them rookies more, and y'all to do it. And here go my parlay picks for the week, people. I'm taking Minnesota with the 7. I'm Tampa Bay giving up to 3. I'm taking Tampa Bay. And I got Jets with the under. Not tonight's game, people. This is for next week. Not tonight's Monday night. This is for next week. And I got Jets with the under. And that was my parlay picks, people.
Sound like some good ones.
Yes, sir.
Everybody
Like some
sound
good
good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, because the Jets play, I think, Dallas next week. You know what I'm saying? Then so
Sounds
Two
good.
good
yeah.
teams. We're going
Yeah,
to see
I
for
mean,
sure. That's
so I'm
definitely
looking
be
at
an
that.
under.
So thank y'all for looking in, tuning in, and like, subscribe, comment, and keep us
following,
going.
keep watching.
And don't
Yeah.
forget, submit your emails with the names, baby. We can use you right here at the table with us, baby.
Yep.
We waiting on it. Season 2 has officially begun, baby.
Yep. Till next week.
Peace.
out.
And we outie.